Welcome back to From Fear to Fun, the podcast where we explore how to transform medical encounters with children from moments of fear into opportunities for fun, with connection, confidence and cooperation. I'm so glad that you are here. In this episode, we are diving into a fundamental emotional truth, one that shapes every first moment of a medical encounter, especially for children. In new situations, we oscillate between fear and curiosity, and which one wins determines everything that follows. Whenever we enter a new situation, our emotions hop onto a seesaw. On the one side, fear, on the other, curiosity. Why do we do that? Because the world is a dangerous place. And our brain's first job is not to understand, it's to protect. So in any unfamiliar setting, we take a moment, often unconsciously, to judge. Am I safe here? Children do this instinctively, and when a child is brought to a hospital, they arrive in a state of elevated alertness. They scan the room, they scan the people, and most importantly, they scan the accompanying adults for clues. If the adult is tense, uncertain or worried, the child's fear rises. If the adult is calm and confident, curiosity has a chance. This orientation phase is crucial and often overlooked. But be aware, fear is not a flaw. It's a survival mechanism. Fear focuses our attention on the actual or imagined threat. It narrows our perception, it prepares us to withdraw, freeze, or fight. In this state, we are not open to new information. And this is especially true for children. When fear dominates, a child cannot listen, cannot process, and cannot engage. Their cognition is impaired because they are bracing for something bad. And here's the challenge. Many children have already learned that going to the doctor means being held still or getting a jab. By 18 months, most children have formed a simple and powerful conclusions that doctors give needles. Not because we intend harm, but because their experience has taught them to expect it. And once fear is activated, everything else becomes harder. But there's another side to the story. Because new situations don't only trigger fear, they also can trigger curiosity. Think about the last time you went on holiday. New place, new food, new routine. You weren't afraid, you were curious. Why? Because you choose the new experience. Curiosity is an intrinsic human drive. It motivates exploration. It opens us to new impressions. It connects us to our environment and to other people. Curiosity makes us lean forward instead of pulling back. And here's the beautiful part. Curiosity is one of the best antidotes to fear. Fear closes, curiosity opens. Fear withdraws, curiosity approaches. Fear protects, curiosity engages. In my own practice, curiosity is one of the most powerful tools I have. If I can shift a child's emotional state in the first few seconds from fear to curiosity, the entire consultation changes. The child becomes more open, more cooperative, more trusting, more engaged, and the examination becomes smoother, faster, and far more positive. This is not accidental, it is intentional. I aim to trigger curiosity immediately through voice, posture, playfulness, or a surprising detail. Because once curiosity appears, fear loosens its grip. And once fear loosens, cooperation becomes possible. In a nutshell, to begin any meaningful cooperation with a pediatric patient, we need them to become curious. Curiosity opens the door, fear closes it. And our job, especially in those first precious seconds, it is to help curiosity to win. Thank you for joining me for this episode From Fear to Fun. In our next episode, we'll dig a bit deeper into the reasons and the purpose of fear. Until then, stay curious about the emotions that shape the first moments of every interaction and keep moving from fear to fun.